Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to create an invoice in a little bit more detail. So let's search JF Building with the subjob of Bob. Let's hit submit. So here are all of the invoices that go with JF Building and the subjob or subclient of Bob. So we only have 4 logs that are popping up under this. So if we simply come over here, we hit the top status box and we hit send invoice. This invoice is automatically made. The way that the program is set up, for your billing date, it puts the first log, which would be March 14th, and then the last log on this invoice, which is September 25th. That number appears here. You can change these if you want to maybe do say March 1st to the end of September. That's up to you. And then also it starts out on your invoice number with the year, and then -01 is your first invoice, and then it restarts each year. And it automatically calculates, how much the amount for your labor is, or your equipment. And say we want to charge an extra amount for labor on this one. If we want to charge $45 an hour instead of 43, all we simply do is click on 43, hit backspace, and boom, the new amount plugs right in. So it's 225, and that also changes the total in the bottom of the invoice here. As these numbers here on the right change, the total in the invoice amount also changes. And then if you have material, say right here, so we have crusher fines loads, we have 6, we have 120 tons at 16 per ton. And if we change this to 15, there it went to 1,800, so that number dropped by 120. That's how many tons there are, and that also affects your total. You can add multiple line items if you want for extras. You can put as many in as you want. Of course, you only need one, unless you use it, and then you can put in more. And then if you want your clients to see what your workers typed in for their comments, I like to let my clients see this, just so that they can see exactly where their money is being spent. So simply all you do is you hit the top box here, selects all the logs, and then these will appear on the bottom of your invoices. You can type in a comment, whatever you want. Thank you very much for the work. And once that's done, you scroll up to the top, and then you hit confirm. And that invoice was just created, and there it is right here. And when this happens, it sends an email to JF Building for your email that you have in form, and it also CCs the email that you put into the program, so that you get a copy of that invoice as well, just to make sure that that email went out, so you know that it went out. You can look in your email, you can see that you just got a copy of it, and it's also CC'd JF Building, so that you know that email went out. And if anybody ever needs you to resend an invoice, all you simply do is you hit resend, and it shoots it out. If you sent it to the wrong email the first time, if you put in a new email for JF Building and you hit resend, it sends it to the latest email that you have put in for this client. So if you change your email, you hit resend, it sends out to the new one, not to the old one. Or you can view it, or you can download it.